You think you are better than us just because you are quiet, huh? Look at you. Your uniform looks like a curtain. Who even made you to come to this school? Beatrice was a quiet girl who always sat at the back of the classroom. She wasn't like the other students in her school. Her uniform was much too big for her small frame, and her shoes looked old and worn out. Every day, when she walked into the classroom, the other students would laugh at her. Look at her, she looks like she's wearing her father's clothes, shouted Kemi, the loudest girl in the class. The laughter filled the room, and Beatrice would lower her head in shame, pretending not to hear. She wished the ground would open and swallow her. It wasn't just the laughter. Some students threw paper at her. Others whispered mean things when she walked by. They called her names like Ragdoll and Scarecrow. No one ever sat next to her during lunch, and no one invited her to play during the break time. At night, Beatrice would cry herself to sleep. Her mother always asked her why her eyes were red in the morning, but Beatrice would just smile and say, "I did not sleep well." She couldn't tell her mother what was happening at school. But Beatrice had a secret, a very dark secret, one that no one at school would ever imagine. One Thursday afternoon, after school, Beatrice was walking home. Her path led through a quiet dark passage behind some old buildings. It was a shortcut she took every day to avoid the other students. Unluckily for her, Kemi had followed her. "Hey, Ragdoll!" Kemi shouted, her voice echoing in the empty passage. Beatrice froze. She did not want trouble, so she quickened her steps. But Kemi ran after her and blocked her path. "Why are you running? Are you scared?" Kemi asked. Beatrice did not reply. She tried to move past Kemi, but Kemi pushed her back. "You think you are better than us just because you are quiet, huh? Look at you. Your uniform looks like a curtain. Who even made you to come to this school?" Tears filled Beatrice's eyes. She did not want to cry in front of Kemi, but she couldn't stop the tears from falling. Kemi laughed. "Cry, cry, baby. That's all you know how to do." Beatrice pushed Kemi away, harder than she had intended. Kemi fell to the ground. "What's wrong with you? Are you mad?" Kemi shouted as she stood up. But when Beatrice turned to face her, Kemi froze. Beatrice's face was no longer the same. Her eyes grew red like fire. Her mouth stretched wide, revealing sharp, jagged teeth. Her fingers grew long and claw-like. Kemi screamed, but the sound did not last. Beatrice grabbed her and pulled her close. "You like bullying people, don't you?" Beatrice's voice was deep and cold, nothing like the soft, steamed voice Kemi had mocked earlier. Please, I'm sorry," Kemi stammered, trembling. But Beatrice wasn't listening. Her clutch wrapped around Kemi's arm. "Do you know what it feels like to cry every night, to wish you could disappear?" "I'm sorry, I won't do it again," Kemi pleaded, tears streaming down her face. Beatrice let out a loud groan. Then, as quickly as the transformation had happened, she released Kemi and turned back into her normal self. Kemi fell to the ground, shaking with fear. "Go," Beatrice said gently, "and don't ever bother me again." The next day at school, Kemi was a different person. She sat quietly in her seat and did not laugh or make fun of anyone. When her friends asked her what was wrong, she shook her head and refused to talk about it. As for Beatrice, she was still the same girl in the oversized uniform, but something was different. Kemi no longer bullied her, and soon other students stopped too. One day, during lunch, Kemi walked over to Beatrice with her food tray. "Can I sit here?" she asked nervously. Beatrice looked up, surprised. "Why?" Kemi bit her lip. I want to say sorry for everything." Beatrice stared at her for a long moment, then nodded. "Okay." From that day on, Kemi became Beatrice's first friend. She even stood up to anyone who tried to make fun of Beatrice. Moral lesson. The story of Beatrice teaches us a lot about kindness and the harm bullying can do. You never know what someone is going through or the secrets they carry. Making fun of others only causes pain and sadness. It's always better to be kind and treat everyone with respect, no matter how different they may seem. By choosing kindness, we can make the world a better and safer place for everyone. The end. Thank you guys for watching my story, and please come back for more interesting stories. I love you.